everybody, it's Runt with you again. We're going to be doing another episode of Prison Architect, and as you can see from the last time I had an episode of Prison Architect come out to this time with an episode of Prison Architect coming out, I have a lot more building space built. However, I have a lot fewer inmates. I'm down to 5 inmates, and in the process of building this prison, I don't want to fast forward through it all so you guys can, listen to music that I pick and all that, because that's going to be ultimately boring. My inmates tore my prison to pieces, and I have shut down intake. I mean, it's absolutely insane what these guys have done. Not to mention, I had a busted pipe in this building here. That ended up, the water station busted a pipe, which in turn made this thing short out. It burnt this building completely to the ground. So I had to try to fight through that at the same time as I had a riot going on up here in this area. It was just crazy. So I shut down intake. I started building other stuff out, and I've got my two. This is going to be maximum security. This is going to be super maximum security. Probably, I'm hoping that I get more max security than I get super max, because this here, I'm planning on doing the same thing as the Mary Gamer did and actually turn this here into my execution chamber. I'm wondering whether or not I'll be able to power 2 buildings off of one, or basically 3 buildings off of 1 generator and 1 water plant. I'm going to give it a try if it works. If it doesn't, then I've got to drop back and punt, because I want this to be my execution chamber. With that said, I'm going to leave all this maximum security, and I'm going to turn this middle area here into a domicile style, or at least a shared cell style, protective custody. I'm going to start searching guys when they come in, whether or not they're snitches or ex-cops or whatever else. And this is going to be their area here, completely solo, separated from everything. Hopefully everything works out. And then this northern area here, probably going to be for minimums, and these guys are going to be here for mediums, with services for each of them. I may look into building another visitation area. Not really for sure at this point. I may try to keep them where everybody uses the same visitation room and just stack it up with a few more guards. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the game going, and we're going to see what we can get going as far as being built. I'm going to get some stuff planned out and let you guys listen to some music while I'm doing it. So I'll see you guys in a second. All right, guys, it looks like I've got a bunch of stuff built. I've got to work out where I'm actually going to put stuff, but as you see, I've got dormitories planned here. I used the quick build stuff on it. It's just one of those things. I want to have protective custody. I want to have more room for them, but I don't really have it in the current plan. But I'm going to get out of here for a little while. I'm going to work on stuff as far as offline, getting utilities ran and such and so forth. And as you can see, we're starting to get there, getting stuff built and getting ready to go. So did I lose? Or yeah, I forgot all the lights in that building there. Well, darn. Let's go ahead and take care of that right now before I actually get out of here. And we'll see how everything goes in the next go around. So there's that. We'll put some lights in here. And we'll call there and there. So it looks like everything is getting lit up. Actually, I forgot all my lights in here. And I'm going to put lights for all the guards that are walking the tiers here. A boatload of lights going in. I want to have this well lit because these guys in solitary, they're in there for a reason. So with that said, I want them to not really have any shadows to hide in or hide things in. I don't think that's modeled in the game, but that's the way I would do it. So there we go. That should be getting lit up pretty well. Once their doors get shut, they're kind of in the dark, but oh well. Forgot my lights here. And hopefully when I get everything built, as far as the way I'm planning it out, things will work out the way I want it to. We start bringing in inmates. We have a capacity now for almost 500. So real quick, let's go ahead and look at grants and see what we can do. Release 1. We've released somebody, I'm sure. Yeah, 20 inmates have been released with a 6% reoffending rate. Fantastic. I did have 3 escapes. I forgot to mention that in the beginning of this episode. Oh, it was crazy. So we're going to go ahead and do release 1, release 2. Release 10 prisoners. Yeah, we've done that. Release 3. Release 50 prisoners. I haven't got that part yet. So, let's see. A life discipline class. I'm not going to do that. Sponsors, don't really need it yet. Emergency funds, meh. Short-term investment, okay, we'll spend $5,000 on that. We're trying to offset some of the build cost here. Reform through education, yeah. I'm not going to have any prisoners working in the kitchen. We can carry 200 inmates, and we are 40 away from having the next one. So we've got 2 going right now. The short-term investment, the treatment initiative, I don't have enough inmates in to actually finish that up. But we're going to get out of here, guys. Hopefully you enjoy the series. And until next time, we'll see you. Remember to tell your friends about me. Remember to tell me about your friends. Go check out The Merry Gamer, and we'll see you next time. So until then, bye now.